Okay, we're here in the WCRN studios with State Rep candidate Suzanne Whippley, part of that great Republican bench that we talk about here in Massachusetts. Suzanne, is this your first time running for State Rep?
Yes, it is.
What district are we talking here?
We're talking the 2nd Franklin District. It's 12 towns made up of Irving, Gill, Belchertown, New Salem, Wendell, Warwick, Athol, Orange, Royalston, Templeton, Phillipston, and Peterston.
Why, I wouldn't want to have to say that 10 times fast. What made you decide to run for State Rep?
I'm a business owner, and currently I'm the chair of the Athol Board of Selectmen. I've never considered statewide office until I realized how poorly we had been being represented in the 2nd Franklin District, and I decided rather than complain, and my husband kind of said, you need to either stop complaining about this or do something about it. So I chose to do something about it, and I threw my hat in the ring.
Well, that makes sense, since business owners tend to act rather than be passive. What is it that you would bring to that district that's been missing, other than the business experience, of course?
Well, the incumbent right now, she took a full-time job in New Jersey while being our state representative. I'm actually leaving my company, changing jobs, and I'm going to put my responsibility in the hands of other people to be full-time working for the people of 2nd Franklin District. As a business owner, I understand the climate necessary for businesses to succeed and thrive. In the last 4 years at my company, I've doubled the size of my production space, and I've more than increased my employees by 125% full-time benefited employees. I know what it takes to grow a business. I also understand the regulations, the over-regulations, and the mandates that are put on businesses that make Massachusetts one of the most business-unfriendly states in the country.
Now, as I said, you're a person who actually employs people, who's had to deal with these regulations. Can you think of something off the top of your head that would illustrate this problem?
Well, I mean, my payroll weekly is about $60,000 or $70,000. My health insurance payments for my employees are over $8,000 in a week. Incredibly high workman's comp insurance, unemployment insurance. We need to look at the insurance companies and ask ourselves, why is it that when it was opened up and we were allowed to go out of state for our auto insurance and be able to go with a Progressive or Geico or something like that, everybody's rates dropped? Why in the Commonwealth do we only have certain insurance companies that we can do business with? Also, the inventory tax really beats up on small business, and we need to look at some of these things that's preventing businesses from growing or even coming to the Commonwealth. I mean, we're here because we grew up here, we've lived here. I wanted a company in our hometown, as did my dad.
May I ask which hometown this is?
This is the town of Athol. I'm a 7th generation resident of Athol. My dad started the company in 1977, and in the last 4 years, my siblings and I have taken over management of the company.
All right, well, I interrupted your thought, but you were saying how you wanted to form a company in Massachusetts and grow in Massachusetts?
Well, because that's where we lived. But if we were out shopping for an ideal venue for a business, it certainly wouldn't be the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. We're ranked very poorly by CEOs all around the country with regards to the level of business friendliness, and we are lacking very much in business friendliness here in the Commonwealth.
It's funny, this is an argument I've heard over and over again, and it's as if it's the difference between telling your children, like I have 2 sons, when you're done in Massachusetts, leave the state or stay here.
We have the best education, we have an incredible workforce, we've got nowhere for them to work. That's our problem. We need economic development, and we need jobs here, because we're paying an awful lot of money to educate people and then not offering them anything to make them stay. And we're losing some brilliant minds that have to leave the state to find proper employment.
So we're basically prepping everybody else and getting nothing out of it.
Pretty much.
All right, and if people want to find out more about your race and maybe kick in a few bucks, where can they find this?
Lee4rep.com. LEE4rep.com.
All right, Lee, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.